song that I want to do because you got the speaker, so when we shooting a video.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about this one, right?
Yeah.
This is one we're starting with. I haven't got nothing in the email yet.
No. It's cool, don't worry about it. It'll come.
No, you sent it to me, so let's make sure you got this. We starting though.
Remember, I'm gonna rock from the start. Bitch, you know I'm from the start. Bitch, you know I'm from the start. Man, I took some losses from the start. Bitch, I took some losses, had to get it back. Dreadrock and I'm coming from the back to running back. I'ma run it up till we in the mood. Baby girl, I'm good. Meet me in the middle. I'll probably take you out and spoil you, baby. I might spoon. Niggas playing, you get lost in the room. Started in this shit, started lost his bitch. With my members, it was all of us, we lost it.
What's up, bro? Shout out to the world, bro. Tell me what's good.
What's the word? You acting a motherfucking deal.
What's up?
You good?
Tell me about that single you
I didn't get a
got.
cup to ask you.
Already started, been clean and going crazy. There's over 100K screens right now. I got a video shot by Ricky Arch that just gonna tee up, you know. But I dropped it like in May. That's when I dropped it.
Tell me about everything about yourself before this track right here, but tell me about the beginning, man. Where'd you get that influence to become a rapper, dog?
When I started, about 10 and 11, I used to watch a lot of freestyle videos that my sister brother a lot of shit, rapping and shit, more freestyle videos. We used to always come in with them tape. So he was already rapping and shit in the neighborhood. So he was airhouse influence first off, just got started. He was already inside influence. So he was rapping and doing freestyle battles on CDs. He used to play it and show me. And that was the first influence. From where I started, niggas thought it wasn't hard. Had to make it through, moving smart. So much damn losses, got my heart. But the streets come with losses, it was hard. Lost a couple.
So that made you pick up the rap and start rapping and shit, start freestyling or what?
Yeah, I started freestyling and shit. That was the whole MO. We used to have like the big chain and shit.
How old were you?
I was like, when he first started doing this shit and showed me, I was like at least about 8. And then I took it from there. Rap music will always be in the house and everything. That was the first influence.
So when was your first album, dog, you dropped?
The first album, it was
Wait, before we jump into that.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you got the first influence?
I was like at least 9, 8. That's when I started like rapping, edit like I was just doing and then hearing all the music, like Wayne them and everything. That's when I took up and started trying to rap on it and everything, rap over the beats. I was about 8, 9 when I was just playing with it. Then when I started taking it serious and trying to even put it in a career, I was at least about like 16, 15. That's when I first started trying to even play with the music. It was a song called MOA We Young Again. So that was the first song.
And then after that, well, what was the bounce back from that? Like people when you dropped that shit, you had the city hype.
That was the first thing. It was MOA We On Again. Then I started this group called 2TU. And our first song was Loud Pack, and that was going everywhere. Like through the Millennium, through the Adele Building and Parade, they wanted us to perform and everything. That was the first little edge I had. It was called Loud Pack.
Yeah.
The first edge of anything that gave me any type of push. That was 2TU Loud Pack. That was about like, what, 2012.
2012. Did you have a curveball? What happened from there on then? It's like you just stopped rapping or?
No, the beat and everything, it fell. You know, everybody wasn't on the same page. We were mentally. So
Too many egos.
Too many egos. Everybody wasn't ready at the same time. So that was the first group I started.
So what happened then? Like you just branched off and just started doing your own
I
thing?
branched off and then I went to Swerve Gang. That was the second thing I started with my cousins. It was Swerve Gang. Then we dropped the Swerve Gang mixtape. This was breaking onto the cake. That's when we locked in. That was like, what, 2013. The Swerve Gang mixtape came. We was Swerve Gang. Forever after that, Swerve Nation, Swerve Gang, same thing.
So you still represent the same thing, Swerve Gang, Swerve Nation. So that's like a label you got going on.
That's a label. It started as Swerve Gang. That was the block, and that's what it's known for. That's what we started. Everything was still Swerve Gang. Then we went to Swerve Nation as the label.
Yeah.
Branded.
So coming up as like, who was your favorite rappers, man? Like inspired you? Well, you said Wayne. I heard you say Wayne.
Wayne, I like the Joel said 10 out a lot, Dipset, and that they motion and shit.
What'd you think of that battle on the Lock and Dipset, man? The Locks.
Now the Locks came through. That's how Dipset, they holding it down enough. They got the swag, but when the Locks came with that pressure, Jadakiss led the right way. It showed.
Yeah.
He was fresh. It's like he was still hungry.
Yeah, for sure. That's what he said. I'm singing my fucking songs over there. This is real hip hop, bro.
Crazy. He brought the whole lane to it. Hell yeah.
So, man, growing up, like, did you realize like this was gonna be it? Like, this is gonna be your dream right here? And you started rapping and shit. Who gave you damn, bro, keep chasing that shit. You dope. Like, you sound dope as hell.
It was really the edge off it. It was always because it sounded different. So I was always the person. It wasn't really a person. It was the motive, but always, being counted out. Trying to do everything yourself, you would fuck up a lot because you make mistakes over and over. So it was really more the self-taught, mostly the motivation. Nobody really never give you a credit where you from. So to this day, nobody ever credit like you is that to somebody else, a creator or something. But from the source and where I'm from,
yeah, I feel the same way, man. Like a lot of people
still want it.
So being a creator as yourself, man, like did you have to distance yourself from other people and find other creators to continue to grow your creation?
Yeah, most definitely. That's how you network is the best thing. Because where you from, it's so real. What you going through where I'm from. Okay, that shit real, and if you in the same, going through the same thing with the same motion, you get the same result. So you had to definitely branch out. The creator and get into their lane. I networked it with a lot of people from the go-to. Hell yeah, that was definitely it.
So do you think it was harder to do that, man, and in order for you to grow? Did you get anybody that looked that down at you, oh man, you think you better than us type of shit, or they kind of supported you?
No, mostly everything become love after a while because you gotta still do what you gotta do. As you get grown and shit, everybody gonna have to do it. Some love it came with what I'm doing right now. Because people gonna respect everything you got anyway. So whatever you're doing, they gotta respect it. So it never changed off what it was. I've been making music because when I was making music, I still was doing the same thing. So the music was just always there. People were still looking at what I was doing as me. The music never overweighted. Until now I'm everywhere, so it's how it goes.
Yeah, so being a creator and a songwriter, you write everything down, or you freestyle too, or you do a little both?
A little bit of both, because I just was freestyling for at least 3 years straight. From damn near 19, all my new shit from my single Fluke in 2019, that was a freestyle. Most of all that shit was freestyle. I just started back writing 2020 of that. That's when I started back writing. But I was freestyling. Mostly all that shit. I remember freestyle. I got over 500,000 streams. So all that shit, most of it sometimes be free, but now I'm getting back into the pen because it gives better results.
Yeah, you start thinking down lyrically, come out with some heat, metaphors and all that.
More creativity. So.
Yeah. So how would you describe your music, man? To a listener now what is it gonna involve from just listening from the music? Is it gonna be basically what you've been through, a diary of your life, basically?
It's me and it's motivation. So I motivate a motherfucker and it's me. So it gotta be me in it. So all of it comes from me and while I'm around in that environment. So it's me mostly.
So I remember Trap from 2017. Was that a mixtape or was that an album?
That was a mixtape / album because that's when I finally felt that you can put the shit on the stream. So it's the album, the first drop. That I remember it came from Rocket Power, 2017.
I remember all the people laughed at me. I was down on the ground, nobody helped me. Looking for a hand now through the struggling days. Everybody laughed at me, flew away on me.
Tell me about that song, man. Tell me about recording that album. You told me all
that album.
all podcasts.
I recorded that album in the basement in London. It was in a laundry room. I recorded that myself at the garage door. That ended up peaking and going over like $500,000 just off the bass. I mixed it, mastered it myself, and put it out, and I just started eating it up.
That was your first like major album?
First major
Solo
track.
album?
So now I got a couple features, though. Like 2 features.
So that was like, again, from this was, what year was that? 2017? From 2013 in between, 2013 and 2017. What were you doing in between those few years?
I dropped like a couple mixtapes, like on Death Pip, stuff like that, like Little Shit World and Living in Hell. So I dropped a couple of mixtapes in between that time.